Here's Katie Boo Samuelson. Can't hit the three in the corner. Boston the rebound. Clark a good look. She got it. Another deep three. Really good ball movement by the Indiana Fever. He and Gainbridge down there might be worn out by the end of the year. She set a couple shots from the Gainbridge Fieldhouse logo. Here's Clark on the drive and the finish. Taking off the bench, off that screen. It is a straight line drive. She gets it high off the glass. Caitlin Clark's highlight moments perfectly capture the flair and confidence she brings every time she steps onto the court. Her ability to read defenders, spot openings, and make quick decisions gives her countless ways to attack. She can change direction in an instant. Going to look as the season goes on playing with two bigs. I think they'll make some adjustments, but they're doing a good job playing with two bigs so far. Her third career triple-double, and she really set the tone against Chicago. Here's Clark for seconds left. Clark fires. Screen set by Aaliyah Boston. That's a tough shot. Use her footwork to gain an advantage and turn a simple possession into something special. Clark's control with the basketball allows her to stay composed even when defenders close in. Here's Clark. Clark sidestepping 30 hits. Good. Right over Reese. Go for 35 points, but also when the defense is loading up on her, she's willing to pass. Clark takes the three on the drive. Able to lay it in. Had an open look from three, didn't take it. Only three to shoot. Gonna have to make something happen. Clark through the lane, reverses it in. Like Caitlin had an opportunity to take the shot instead, drives in and good job here after the travel to turn her back and show. Whether she is driving toward the rim or creating enough room for a jumper, her movements look confident and purposeful. Her combination of skill, awareness, and creativity makes every sequence exciting. Clark's long-distance shooting is one of the biggest attractions in her offensive arsenal. I'd like to make 7, 8 out of 9 times. 10 times, I would think. Clark steps back and it's a three. Clark will launch, down the towel, hit a three. Finding her way, pushing in transition, leading her way, pulling up and knocking down. She has the confidence to let the ball fly from well beyond the arc and the touch to make those attempts look effortless. Her ability to rise quickly after a dribble move gives defenders very little time to challenge the shot. She can stop suddenly, square herself toward the basket. Major Beckers, who had the 5th highest scoring rookie season last year. As Clark gets by Beckers and gets to the rim. Plenty offense. Here in the first quarter, Billings rolling. Walker Kimbrough, extra pass. Clark, bullseye. Clark way outside. In the rebound, Clark on the fake. Clark weaves inside, and the reverse. Been a lot of Caitlin Clark. A steal and a bucket. This time finding her way around. And release with excellent rhythm. When her shooting starts clicking, defenses have to respect every inch of space around her. That threat opens up the floor and allows Clark to attack in different ways while keeping the pressure firmly on the defense. Austin had her 11th double-double of the season, and Clark hits a three. So maybe it was from the perimeter. If you leave her open and Harris off the screen, her shot too strong. And now it's Clark launch ahead. Mitchell behind the defense. With that tempo, maybe even tired. We're working on the Tisha Heidemann, who's just checked in. She's a good defender too. And Clark, that was not easy, but to throw out a Marquette. It's second rounder, who's really found a spot in the WNBA. It's Clark just weaving her way inside through traffic. The way Clark handles the ball gives her plenty of options when facing tight coverage. She can shift her pace, change direction, use a hesitation, or attack a gap before the defender has time to recover. I like the defensive effort to start the game. Here is Clark, drives by Melvin and flips it home. When she gets the Anna one to keep pouring it on, it's a 15-4 run. Cunningham way outside. Oh yeah. Christie's sides told us we have got to find a body on Reese. Clark gets freed up. From up top, Allen gets blocked. Beaver looking for numbers, Clark to Wallace. Back to Clark, shovel pass busted. Her ability to stay patient while searching for an opening is particularly impressive. Instead of forcing the action, Clark often waits for the defense to make one small mistake and immediately takes advantage. Her quick hands and coordination help her maintain control during these movements. Clark trying to get around Mabry. Clark to the rim. Reverses it home through the contact. They're hoping that can discourage Melissa Thomas from making some of her great passes. No one picks up Clark, who pans the three. Use her body and get to her spots of being able to affect that. Clark is coming off the masterful night and starts us off strong here from Indianapolis with a three. Man, just poised. She knows where the screen is coming. She waits. Once she creates separation, she can finish with a jumper, drive to the basket, or confidently step outside and knock down another impressive shot. Clark also stands out because of the poise she shows during difficult possessions. Defenders can challenge her closely, and off Mitchell into the lane, can't pop it, and Boston flings it out. Clark a deep three, you bet. Mitchell using the screen, Clark evades 3 seconds, Clark the spin, and the way absolutely blowing the roof off, but playing at UConn, she's used to all of this. Oh, Caitlin Clark rookie on rookie, here's Clark with it back. Bentley inside against the taller Mercedes Russell, and still gets it to go. But she continues to play with confidence and purpose. Her ability to remain calm allows her to recognize scoring opportunities that might disappear for another player. She can quickly transition from a dribble into a jumper, or use a change of pace to get toward the rim. Now Clark trying to make something happen behind the bat. That's the basket and gets her first field goal. Clark launches, nails it. This will be their third. Caitlin Clark asks for the ball, and that's why. Done throughout her career at multiple levels. Tina Charles just had 2 points against Indiana in their last. She works hard and does her work early before the ball gets inside. Cheyenne Parker married in the offseason. Clark catch and shoot hits a three. Setting up aerial powers. She's coming off a pin down. An excellent screen by Melissa Smith. She takes a piece of powers off. If you enjoyed these Caitlin Clark highlights, like the video, subscribe and hit the bell for more clutch moments.